Hello Gemini, this is your extended reading. So I feel like this second part feels so spiritual, so connected to your intuition, and whatever ended with the message of you mastering your emotions, you mastering your inner being, you understanding that your true power comes from this place of love, right? And alignment with yourself, alignment with your heart actually, and that you have a lot to share with the world indeed, right? So much more than you thought. I feel like it comes to a whole new level on the second part. So you start off with the Six of Wands. This card, I'm just shocked by, you know, the 3 sixes that are just outstanding here. It's just so blowing my mind. So you started off with the 6 of Pentacles, right? And then when you learn the lesson of discernment, you know, discerning your energies from others, you come to this place of emotional fulfillment with the 6 of Cups. And now starting with the 6 of Wands, I have to say that the traditional meaning of victory is coming through here, because I feel like, and it's not, it's both. I'm just... It's so much coming through right now. I have to just pace myself to deliver the message in a way that is just understandable. Okay, calm yourself, contain yourself. It's so thrilling, it's so exciting. 666, just talk about alignment, right? Okay. And also, not only that, because, you know, Pentacles is earth, and then Cups is water, and Wands is fire, which to me is almost like this journey of, you know, the physical realm to the emotional realm to the spiritual realm, right? Fire being this emotional spark, this spiritual spark, the one that gives life. You know, water and fire both, I have this symbolism of water and fire both giving life, right? Moving energy, especially with the fire. So okay, let's begin the second part of the reading. I've just been rambling about the first part, but it's so connected, it's unbelievable. Okay, this card is coming through with the message of a victory, but I feel like it's the sensation that you are having with yourself. It's like you're thrilled, you are thrilled to have accomplished this place of fulfillment, right? You are proud of yourself. I feel like you're celebrating yourself. It's what's coming through, but it is both, as I said, right? I feel like not only you are extremely happy and feeling victorious, feeling accomplished, feeling self-made, but not only money-wise, right? I feel like, or financially wise, I feel like in such a deeper level of fulfillment, right? That is sparking this this joy, this happiness, this wish to celebrate life, right? With yourself and with others, because I feel like here, the other message that is coming through is that other people are seeing, because you are so giving, because you are sharing your wealth, you know, with the world. You're sharing what you have accomplished with others. And not only that, sharing your stories, right? I feel like there are others that are celebrating with you, but there's just a little hiccup here, and I feel like it's this test of the universe, right? There's always a little test to prove that you have really achieved this blessed place, right? Because the card that came through after was the Five of Cups. And this card, because it is almost like a, you know, a downgrade from this place of feeling aligned with your heart, right? It lacks one heart. So here is where I feel like it's this last test. Like, be sure that the ones that are celebrating with you are not deceptive, are not unworthy of your trust. You know, just make sure that everyone who's here celebrating your victory are people who you can trust, who are there for you, you know, who are celebrating with you, and just, you know, elevating the energy, not the opposite. It's that, because, so the card that came through after was the Three of Wands. So we started off with the Six of Wands, and then this Five of Cups and Three of Wands. So you see how it's happening again, right? Here in the first part, you started off with the Six of Pentacles, and then, you know, you received this intuitive alert that you had to put your guards up because there was someone who was interested in taking from you, right? In downgrading whatever wealth you were willing to share, right? And it is happening here again. That's why I'm saying it looks like this final test, you know, because you have learned with this one, right? You have come to this place of not only achieving this Six of Cups, but also coming really quickly to this King of Cups, right? Real mastery of your emotions. And understanding your value is what I'm getting here, right? Understanding your value. So here, it's almost like this final small test. Make sure that those who are with you right now, you know, celebrating with you, they are trustworthy. They're not going to take from you, right? Because here, what I'm sensing is not that they're going to take something, you know, take your money or take something physical from you, you know, take, I don't know, you'll know. I feel here it's take your energy. It's different, right? Here, the first person is interested in something material, material gain that they can take from you, right? So maybe it's easier to identify who this person is, and maybe it's more obvious to you that it is showing that they are wanting this. They're only interested in your wealth, in your money, you know, in your work, in some sort of benefit for them through you, right? But here, what I'm seeing is completely energetic. So you have to be more aware. You have to be more smart. You have to be smarter. You have to be smarter here, right? Make sure that those who are celebrating with you are there to elevate and increase this energy, you know, multiply, expand the energy of celebration, of joy, of happiness, you know, good feelings, not lower emotions. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like you will, because, yeah, the card that came through after was no other than the High Priestess. And this card, I love her because, yeah, it's actually my soul number, but that's another story. Let's stick to the message. This card speaks about highly connected intuition, right? And I feel like because of this last hiccup, this last test that is more subtle, right? I feel like it's because this, you know, the level of intuition that you have to achieve to identify this energetic vampire. maybe that's too dramatic, but you'll know what I mean, you know, this energetic taking away from you. I feel like it is taking you to this new level of intuition, of perception of others, of sensing the energy of others, right? This is such it is coming through as a feminine energy, right? Connected to your sensitivity, connected to the way that you perceive the world in a more open, more receptive, but careful, wise, especially wise way, right? So the High Priestess, she is a character that is she is this connection to the cosmos, to this higher knowledge. Actually, she is such a wise being because she can be this bridge of connection between this astral realm, this universal mind, and our ability to store all of this knowledge, right? Through our intuition, right? Through our intuition. So the reason why I'm saying this is a really feminine energy, which I feel like you are embodying right now, because even though you finished the first part with the king, it was the King of Cups. And the cups is a suit that represents water, and water is, well, to me, a feminine element, right? Because it is more attuned to the emotions, right? Doesn't neglect the emotions. Actually, it's the opposite. Listens to your emotions. So even though you came here through with a masculine authority figure, it is open to the emotional side. And here in the second part, it is extremely feminine. It is feminine power. It is feminine knowledge. It is pure intuition, pure connection to this other voice, to this subtle voice that speaks through your emotions, through your intuitions. So the High Priestess is followed by the Queen of Swords, which, you know, swords is your suit, right, Gemini? And the Moon, right? So to me, these two are just embracing your feminine power, but in a, yes, in a subtle way, but also in a strong feminine power. You know what I mean? But because she came through as the Queen of Swords, I think it is actually the perfect blend of this masculine and the feminine energy. Because, you know, this king is connected to his feminine side, and this queen is connected to its masculine side, right? Because swords to me is a more masculine energy, right? So to me, these three are just shouting feminine power, intuition on its highest level, right? Extreme connection to your inner being, listening to the voices in the dark, you know, being able to close your eyes and sense your environment, sense others, sense these subtle presences or these subtle energies that are surrounding you. And not only knowing that, because you do have the High Priestess, so you do carry this knowledge, you are extremely aware. But I feel like here, with this Queen of Swords, you are also establishing this communication with your intuition in a very powerful way. Very standing your ground, you know, claiming, that's the word, claiming your feminine power, claiming your intuition. This is so beautiful because the card that ends this reading is a big card. And not only that, because it is followed, it's following the moon. I feel like there's a lot that is about to be revealed to you about your rebirth, because the card that came next was the card of death, right? The death card. But because I just peeked to the bottom of the deck, and I'll just show you in a minute, I just want to just deliver this part of the message and then go to this extra part. But anyways, so I feel like with this moon, you know that now that you have established this communication with your intuition very strongly, you know that there is a lot more to be revealed to you, right? Maybe in the dark, maybe at night, maybe in your sleep, maybe through your dreams. Because with this death card, you're going through an extreme transformation. And not only that, it's not a transformation of your being. I feel like it's almost like you're, yeah, I'm just seeing like this butterfly coming out of the cocoon, right? You have been nourishing this ability to communicate with your intuition in silence, right? Learning how to discern, how to listen. And now that this communication, it is strong, it is really strong, I feel like you're, so the word that's coming through right now is surrendering to this death process, allowing your old skin to be shed, right? Allowing your new being to be birthed is so powerful. Because, so I told you that I had peeked to the bottom of the deck, right? And I feel like, so you have come to a place where very quickly in the first part, you achieved this mastery of your emotions. So you became this King of Cups, right? And then, you know, with all of this feminine power, right? You're, you know, coming as the king and the queen, you know, balancing these two sides of who we are as humans, right? So the card that came here at the bottom of the deck was the Emperor. So again, a very masculine authority, like a masculine empowered figure, right? So you start off, it is like the ascension process in a way, you know, if you want to call it that, but it is this balancing of, you know, these feminine powers and then coming to this complete death and transformation and death and rebirth to extreme power, extreme strength. You know, if you thought you had enough here, all of this transformation that is going on in your life right now, you know, in every aspect, and especially because you're so attuned to your intuition, because you have allowed yourself to not only hear the voice of your intuition, but speak through it, you know, follow through. You come to this place of having so much more than enough. You are not only wealthy, and maybe in a financial way, you know, in a material way, but in every sense of your experience as a human being. You know, you're extremely empowered. So as a final guidance, let's see what the runes have to say about this, if there is something else to add, because I feel like you have come to this place of extreme empowerment. So let's see. Okay, this is interesting because the rune that came through was Neptune, right? And Neptune is actually the god of the seas, right? It rules Pisces, but because of that, so the message that it's coming through with this rune is about your intuition, but Neptune is the god of intuition, right? So it is this masculine power, which is, and it doesn't mean that you have to be a man, right? We have these two energies and you're coming to this balance of the two. So the masculine energy that I'm saying here is that it is active, it is proactive, it is decisive, knows where to go, it is objective, you know, has this really well established, well planned mission or a purpose, you know, direction in life. But because it is connected to the intuition, because Neptune is you know, the god of the seas, right, the waters, it is this ability to listen to your intuition, ability to identify through your emotions how your intuition, your inner being is speaking to you, is communicating to you. So it is all about the communication with your intuition. So it's just highlighting this, right? And this perfect balance between this masculine and active energy and this receptive energy of your feminine side, of your feminine power, right? So it's not neglecting or what is the word, or I forgot the word, but you know, anyway, you know what I mean. It's not neglecting or putting any other energy in detriment of the other. It's not about that. It's equal strength and power to both, right? So yeah, I hope this was an empowering message to you, because I feel so energized right now. Yeah, thank you so much for being here with me. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.